What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is a very exciting day for me mainly. I don't know if it'll be for you guys, but I finally got my hands on a Switch 2. Story time! If you guys don't want to hear the story, there's going to be timestamps below. You can skip to just the unboxing part. But what had happened was I was checking Walmart, I was checking GameStop, Best Buy, Staples, Micro Center, Target. I kept checking them on the daily too, and I would call some places when I'd be off from work. But last night I checked on Walmart on the website, and you can check availability, and there was an option to add to cart this time. So I was like, add to cart, question mark? And then it mentioned you need to sign up or order through the app in order for this to be added to your cart. So I was like, oh shit, maybe they do have some. So I downloaded their app at that time because I didn't have it before. I think I only had Target and Best Buy because I don't really go to Walmart. So, but I downloaded their app and I checked for the Switch 2 and it let me add to cart on the app. So I was like, cool. I don't know if this is real or not because I have seen Walmart have some weird janky prices on the Switch 2s where they'd be over $800, and I think that's just scalpers for whatever reason selling it on Walmart at that price. I don't know how that works, but I've seen that before on the Walmart app, so that kind of worried me because I didn't know if it was going to go up in price. When I saw it, it was the normal prices. It was the normal Switch 2 and the Switch 2 bundle. So I put for the Switch 2 bundle to add to cart, and it worked on the app, and it worked to actually buy it. So I was like, oh shit, do they have some? So I checked out and I made sure they just charged me the actual price for the Switch 2 bundle instead of like the weird prices that people are getting charged for, and it just charged me for the normal price. So I was like, okay, thank God. But do they have any in stock, or is this just wishful thinking? I didn't know. When I checked out, it said it'll be delivered within 24 hours. So the whole time I'm like, it's probably not true. They're probably gonna cancel it. Maybe I should still keep checking on eBay and hoping I can get a good one from the scalpers. I was getting to that point of checking eBay and doing that actually. But I'm like, you know what? Let me wait. Worst case scenario, they end up canceling, and I'll just wait again, I guess. And nope. It ended up being true. I don't know how, because like I said, on the website it didn't say that they had any in stock. It just said you could add to cart when I checked. And I have my Switch 2. I'm so excited. This was this was a FOMO purchase, by the way. I was not gonna get a Switch 2 at first. Not because I didn't want to, but because I just upgraded my PC after 10 years of having a super old PC. I'm like, you know what, now's the time, especially because the freaking tariff situation. So I pushed myself to upgrade my PC, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm good. I'm good for another 10 years at least. And then the whole Switch 2 thing started happening, and I was like, maybe not. I just got my PC upgraded. I think I'm good. But then I started seeing everybody else unboxing theirs, and then, you know, the FOMO kind of hit, and I was like, I want a Switch 2. I want my Switch 2. I ended up going with the bundle because it's a little bit less expensive than to having to have bought Mario Kart World separately, because it's like an $80 game. So I'm going to do the unboxing portion of the Switch 2. I also want to show you guys accessories that I bought for the Switch 2. For my Switch 1, if you guys didn't see that video, I'll post a picture of it somewhere on the screen. I kind of focused more on blue aesthetics, blue tones for the Switch 1. Or I'm sorry, the Switch OLED. It's still the Switch 1, but the OLED version. But I focused more on blue tones for that one. For my Switch 2, I want to focus more on purpley tones. So that's going to be my aesthetic for the Switch 2. But I will show you guys the accessories that I got. I'm not going to unbox them in this video and set up my Switch with them because my friend is waiting for me to play right after filming this video. So I will do that in a separate video. Today is just the Switch 2 unboxing, my reactions, and yeah, let's just get to it. So mine is a sealed box, as you can see right there. I just have to get the seal off. It was delivered. It's not sealed. This is cut open. Ooh, now I'm worried. Hold on. Can you guys see that slit there on the tape right where they cut it. That kind of worries me because I don't want a used Switch 2. I paid for a new Switch 2. But so far it doesn't look like there's fingerprints or anything on this. I am gonna check everything though, because yeah, I don't want to have a used Switch 2, let alone a damaged one. Here is the red, quote unquote red Joy-Con. It looks more orangey, to be honest. I don't know why they call this red. The blue one, if I can get it out. The Joy-Cons feel a little heavy. They feel nice though, like it's a nice plastic. Here is the pretty blue Joy-Con, very nice. All right, moment of truth, is the screen damaged or does it have fingerprints? Why would they open the box is my question. Like, why was the tape broken? That's what worries me. I don't see any fingerprints on this. Oh, no fingerprints that I can see other than my own from taking the screen off. This is pretty huge though. It's a huge tablet pretty much, but I mean, this is the system itself right here. You have the blue side and then the red side. It's a little annoying how this is more orange than red. The kickstand in the back. Oh, that's a lot sturdier. Although I don't like that it's like this flimsy looking thing. I kind of wish it was like the Switch OLED one where it's just a big chunk flap thing in the back. The micro SD goes right here. And I like that this covers it. So this is where the games go. Interesting. I'm not gonna boot it up today, or at least not on this video right now, because I guess I'm just doing the unboxing portion of it. I still have to do a few things on my OLED before I decide to transfer everything on this one. But I can definitely say this screen is ginormous. It feels a little heavy. I'd have to compare the weight to my OLED and my Steam Deck. I think the Steam Deck is probably still heavier than the Switch 2, but I'll let y'all know shortly. There are things in here. Oh, thank God. I was like, maybe they stole the game and that's why they opened it. Nope, I still have the stuff on here for the game. I mean, hasn't been scratched or anything. There's paperwork. You got your HDMI ultra high speed cable here. We have the two wrist strap thingies, which are also used when you use it in mouse mode. We have the dog bone controller thingy. Do I want to hear them click? Maybe. Hold on. I don't want to put these on incorrectly. I am putting them on incorrectly for having the wrong color. Alright, how does this... They're magnetic, right? Tengo miedo. Ooh. It clicked kind of fast. Ooh. It's like a fast and hard click. It sounds nice, but it just kind of scared me a little bit. This feels nice. It looks nice. Look at that. I like that you can see the colors slightly pop right there from the little line. What else is in here? We have the power cords. Damn, this brick is heavy. The power cord stuff. This thing? This is heavy as hell. Why is this so heavy? It's like unnecessarily heavy compared to like all the other chargers that I have that have like a brick thing with it. USB-C cable on both ends for the charger. And I think the dock is, yeah, the dock is the last thing. Ooh, I like that it's rounded. I have, oh, my other dock is back here, but I like the roundedness of it. Here's a close-up. Ignore my fingerprints. Here's the back. There's the inside, kinda. Wait. Oh, hold up. I don't want to break it after I just got it. Am I taking it off right? I think I'm just gonna eventually just keep this off, because sometimes it pops off anyways when you're trying to like put your wires on or move your wires for whatever reason, and it comes off. This is what it looks like with the top off. You can see where your cables go right here. And then you also have spots for cables right there. So that was everything in the box. So everything did come that should have came with the Switch 2. Now it's just a matter of hoping I have a system that actually works, because there have been some people that have gotten a system that does not work, which is kind of scary. So I'm gonna hold on to this garbage from the box in case I have to return it. Fingers crossed I don't have to. But like I said, you never know. Some people have had, unfortunately, faulty Switches, Switch 2s, which kind of sucks. I do want to see how these wrist strap thingies snap on to the Joy-Cons and how they come off. So just give me one second. I don't know if you guys can see the bigger magnet up top. So that goes near where the trigger portion of your Joy-Con is, I think. Is it? Am I doing this wrong? Does it go like this? Oh, I see. So you gotta slip it in the bottom first, and then it'll pop up on the top. You gotta, like this. There you go. Very nice. How do I take these off? So to take these off, I guess we just pull from the top. There's no actual button, but it comes off like that. It's not hard to take them off either. They come off pretty easily. I do want to try to put these on the actual system though. Let me not put these on upside down. Hold on. It happens so fast. Nice. This feels very... I'm afraid of the Joy-Cons coming off and me dropping the screen. Does that make sense? I feel like there should be more Joy-Con to fit with the screen. I feel like the Joy-Con is still too thin. I don't know. Is that just me? It just feels weird. Maybe because I don't have the grip on it yet. Hopefully with a grip on it, it'd be a lot better. But this is huge. That's what she said. This is bigger than my face. But how does it fit in the dock? That's the other thing. Because I always have issues with docking my Switch OLED to the other dock. I can never tell if it's actually docked or if it's halfway there. That looks pretty, not gonna lie. It looks more aesthetically pleasing. I'm afraid of scratching the screen though. I did get a screen protector with my accessories, which now's the time to show you guys what I got. Oh my god, ignore my greasy face. So, before I show you the Switch 2 ones, like I said earlier, my Switch OLED, I was going more for like a blue sky tone kind of aesthetic. This is my Switch OLED Pro controller. The blue on here is pretty similar to what I was going for as far as the aesthetic color for my OLED. This is the back of my Switch OLED. You can't really see the blue, but it's there. It's a blue case, I promise. I do have the white OLED. My Satisfy grip is on here. I had to take the blue case covers off of the Joy-Cons because it wouldn't fit with the Satisfy grip, and I kind of prefer using it with the Satisfy grip. Kind of annoyed that they don't have the Switch 2 Satisfy grip out yet. You have to pre-order them, so I had to order from another company. And like I said, hopefully it fits comfortably. I didn't buy any Nintendo 2 specific accessories like from Nintendo. I do have some Nintendo accessories, but it's not technically meant for the Switch 2. But most of the other accessories I have are like third-party peeps. I don't know why the box is so dirty. Hopefully you guys can't see that. But this is my new Pro controller. I'm so excited, especially with the RGB lights. That's gonna look so pretty. This is the only purple that's not really gonna match all the other things that I got for the Switch 2. But I'm excited to use this Pro Controller compared to my Switch OLED Pro Controller because that one is a little too small. I think it was meant more for like kid hands. I have like medium-sized hands, so it's a bit uncomfortable. So I'm hoping this other controller feels a lot better. This is the grip case that I got for the Switch 2 from LMCPA. It looks like this was made more for the OLED because the back cutout is not Switch 2 cutout. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this cutout. This is like the Switch or Switch OLED kickstand size, not for the Switch 2. I also got a carrying case. I can't show you guys fully what it looks like, but it is supposed to be purple. I got some cute little thumb grip caps, and they're cats. I also got little skull thumb grips, which is what I have on my OLED. Of course, you gotta have your memory card, the Express one. My screen protector. When I first got this, I think this was one of the items that I first got in the mail for my Switch 2. I was kind of shocked at how big this box was. So I was like, dang, how big is the screen for the Switch 2 actually? And then here's the hard case that I got for the Switch 2. It's looking a bit more blue on my computer screen, but hopefully it comes off more lavendery purple to you guys. If not, just trust me. Here they have colors back here. I got this color is what it's supposed to be, not this one. That's what it looks like to me on my screen right now, but it's this color. And that's it as far as the accessories go. I just wanted to show you guys quickly what I got, but again, I will do a separate video of unboxing all of my accessories and decorating my Switch 2, booting up my Switch 2. All that stuff is going to be on another video because my friend is waiting for me to play some games on our PCs, not on the Switch. I did want to do a comparison for the Switch OLED and the Switch 2. My AC just turned on, so my apologies if you can hear it. Oh my god, I'm trying to figure out how to hold them both on the screen. This thing is massive. Alright, you can kind of get the gist. I would put a better side-by-side when I do my accessories unboxing. But the Switch 2, yeah, it's definitely a lot bigger than the OLED, of course. As far as weight goes, the Switch 2 is definitely heavier than the Switch OLED. Oh, let me bring my Steam Deck out. Hold on. Alright, I got my Steam Deck. Ignore the fingerprints. Oh, I forgot I had little cat skulls. I kind of forgot where I got them. Here's my beautiful Steam Deck. You know what? The screen on the Switch 2 is bigger than the one on the Steam Deck? I thought they were going to be the same size. Wait. Steam Deck. Although Switch 2 is not... Switch 2 is not that far off. And I do have a case on my Steam Deck, so it adds just a little bit more weight. But yeah, as far as weight goes, Steam Deck heavier, then Switch 2, then my OLED. I'm excited to do tests to see how the Switch 2 screen is compared to my Steam Deck. Because my Steam Deck, I have the OLED screen on here too. Then I have my OLED Switch. Some people are saying that they can't really tell the difference from their Switch OLED to the Switch 2, so I will see. And I'll give you guys my update on that at some point in another video. Let me take a picture of how all of these look next to each other, and then I'll put it on the screen for you guys to see. I'm just blown away at how big the Switch 2 screen actually is. Well, that is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me during my unboxing of the Switch 2. If you guys stuck to this part of the video, add the little gaming controller emoji in the comments. That way I know, and I'd very much appreciate it because it lets me know you watched the whole video. Don't forget to like the videos, it helps me out a lot, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!